Hi, Daryl. I thought I would spend just a few minutes saying hello because I saw that you sent me a message and I want to reply, but I actually don't have too much time right now. I have to drive into Sydney again today, and I'll be at the Millions for March rally for most of the day. And then I have a friend coming over, and I'm celebrating my birthday weekend, so I'm jam packed, and I just wanted to say hello and share some thoughts with you because I think I actually manifested you into my world. And I am so excited to share a few ideas that I've been working on. And I was just wondering because I can't talk for at least 2 days. I don't think I'll be free until Tuesday. So I was just wondering if I can just spend just a few minutes on my birthday to share with you what I've been working on. And I do have a birthday wish. And I was just wondering if I could share my birthday wish with you and if you can perhaps help me find what I'm looking for. Because just earlier this week, I was speaking with one of my business partners, and we're moving this forward. We have an idea, we're moving it forward, and we got very clear with what we were talking about because we've been sort of brainstorming this idea for 6 months, and we were sort of addressing our skills and seeing how this all sits and exactly what it is that we're doing. And the whole conversation, which was like 3.5 hours, I was referencing the beast as an octopus. And I was explaining how the different legs of this situation impact us individually and also the family unit. And so it was quite interesting. The whole conversation speaking about an octopus. And that night I asked my angels if I was on the right path. And the very next day, I ended up meeting you. And I I'm I don't remember you. I'm sorry, Daryl, but I wouldn't take that personally because the last time I was on LinkedIn, I was in a different headspace. Like I was not really there looking for connections, more pumping out the message because this was right when COVID broke, and I mean I knew from day one it was hoax. So I was on there looking for like-minded people, but more to share the message. And just recently I got booted off. I think I was too harsh on ScoMo. The PM over here is an idiot, and I was going hard on him, and I think that's why they blocked me. So I had to restart and get a new profile. So I did that earlier last week, and this time I had it with a different intent and a purpose. And that purpose was really to find business partners, specifically find people who can back me financially, because I have a great idea and I have all the time in the world to dedicate to this idea. And I am abundant with everything except for one thing, and that's financial resource to back the idea with solid solid manifestations of ideas. so so earlier this last week, I was talking about this octopus, and that I had no problems going out and pitching to people to raise money for this. It's a foundation right now. It's a movement because we're getting into the private, like what we talked about earlier last week, and so it's not a business, but it is a movement that can generate a revenue of some sort or a return on investment, let's say. It can generate a return on investment. And wow, what a great idea it is. Um, and so, yeah, we talked about it, and I'm so confident that I'll find the answer. I didn't know it was going to come so quickly in the form of you, but that's how manifestation works. Um, I've been in such a high vibration that whatever I want, it's coming my way. And I truly believe that you can help me, or I wouldn't be creating this video right now. So I'm so excited. What a wonderful day to start my new chapter, because this is a new chapter for me, because I don't know if you've been following my personal story, but I've been alienated from my daughter for 9 months, and that's been quite difficult. I don't want to talk about that right now, but that's mainly the reason why I'm doing this, is truly motivation behind the pain of what I've endured over the last, well, not only 6 months, that's when it became public, but I've been suffering from this situation for a long time. So I appreciate your compliments, and that's sacred anger. That's my anger being expressed in my work. And I didn't even know I was creative. I just got creative, like writing poems and articles, and I wasn't a journalist or a writer before, but in 2019, in summer of 2019, I was coming back from my second Anarchapulco event, and just a channel opened up, and I started writing. Now I can just write at any time, and it's nice. But I have other things to do, like organize and gather and move. We're now in the move stage, so I got to get moving. And I'm just wondering if you want to come with me, or if you can help in any way. I know you can, because I've been to your website, and I'm so impressed. I love smart people, and I actually think, besides the fact that I was talking about an octopus earlier this week, my old business partner who helped me learn all about video, he didn't help me, he taught me all about video, everything about editing. I am who I am because of my old partner and friend as well, and his business is called Octopus Films. So there's something with me and octopuses. So that's why I think this is manifested. I think that I am meant to ask you for help with this idea. And so right now, if you go to my website and you go to sheenaalexander.com, you will see there is a page called Foundation, and it's under Sheena, and it's the third one down, and there's an idea on there, and it's a good idea, and I was just wondering if you could read the idea and maybe float around the idea to anybody that you know. And also, though, I think I want something more. Like I need to raise money, because right now, well, I spent all of my savings. I lived on my savings when I learned about the plot. I ended up dropping out of a technology career. I was director of marketing, and then I dropped out, and I just said, I have to figure this out. So I lived on my savings. And then when COVID hit, I opened up the sanctuary. This is a sanctuary. And I got reskilled as a past life regression therapist. And then the day COVID hit, they just started giving out all kinds of money, which was very refreshing. So I've been helped by, it's actually our money. The government has been giving me my money over the past year. And I don't know if you know about that fraud. Do you know about how we were all multimillionaires, but at the birth process, they took over our crown rights, and they're administering our wealth on behalf of us, unknowingly. That's one of the corruptions as well. So I don't mind. I don't mind living I'm living abundantly, and I'm happy, and I'm grateful, but my car broke down, so I'm not mobile. And I really want to buy a bus. There's a couple of people in the movement. Brian Rose, who's in the UK, he's got this massive bus. And then there's another girl, Democracy United here. She has a big bus too. She's doing amazing work. These people are doing amazing work. And I just haven't been able to focus over the last 6 months because of my daughter. But I'm focused now. And I'm ready. So when we were talking earlier this week, I said to my business partner, I have absolutely no problems speaking to someone about my business idea. I just don't know who to go to. And I actually don't know what to do. I've never done this before. This is my birthday, and I thought I'll start doing some new things. So I've never asked for money, and I've never bought a bus. And it's going to be a decal bus. You'll see the vision on my website, but that's a fleet of 3, and it needs to be a bus. I need to buy a bus, Daryl, because that's the only way that our message is going to be spread it out there. Like, talk about, we got to be as obnoxious as they are. So that's the reasoning behind the bus, is so we can be as obnoxious as they are. I like that. It's raining outside right now, Daryl. I got to get on the road because I've got to go into Sydney. But can you think about this idea, and can you please help me get my birthday wish? My birthday wish is that I want to buy a bus. And I want to travel not the United States. I want to travel Australia. See, the first idea, I had this idea in 2018 that I was going to go to the United States and I was going to travel around. That time it was an RV. It wasn't a bus, but it was an RV. And I would educate people on this situation. But the world wasn't having it that way. And just recently the idea popped up again. And it was a fleet of 3 until yesterday, when I went to your website and I saw that you could help. I really think that you can help. I absolutely love your areas that you focus on, and we're very similar in some of the areas like technology and the future and this plot. Transhumanism, I think, is really the overall concept here. That's why I dropped out of tech. I couldn't fathom what they're doing to us. Anyways, Daryl, I have to get on the road. It is raining, but it's getting really beautiful out. It's like bright, but I don't like driving in the rain, and it's like a 2.5 hour drive. So I'm gonna love you and leave you for now. But can you think about the idea over the next couple of days, and perhaps we can talk on Tuesday, because that's the earliest that I'll be free. I'm so excited to say hello, and also Nick. Nick and I are also in contact, and yeah, I think there's things rolling, and that's wonderful. I just wanted to reach out to you personally because I do believe I manifested you. Octopus Intelligence is amazing. Oh, by the way, I love your branding. I love your branding, and I love your website, and the colors are great, and I just like that you are focused on intelligence, because this is a psychological war, and only the smart people are going to survive. And I'm a survivor. Unfortunately, my family, most of them are not at the moment. They're thawing slowly. My sister lives in Texas, so she's literally thawing slowly. But they're getting around to it. And I told them about the meeting that I went to earlier this week, and I was able to promote the fact that I have people around the world who are paying attention. They don't think I've gone bonkers. I know I haven't. But it's just cognitive dissonance. Anyways, Daryl, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'm looking forward to saying hello. Thanks for letting me chat for a few minutes. I hope you've enjoyed this. I have. Bye for now.